Cloak and Dagger this, White Fox that, Gambit this, Luna that. Nah. What we're gonna do is we are going to play the big three. These three heroes have been in my rotation ever since Rivals has came out, and with the advent of Season 9, Rivals 2.0, these characters, oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. But previously, if the only way you can really play them is if you go triple support, or unless you got the balls of steel, the cojones of steel, to go ahead and try them in 2 support, but you better play at 110% to make use out of these characters. And just because of that sheer fact that you have to play a little bit harder to get much more use out of these characters to get the W, it's easier to just play Cloak, it's easier to play Gambit, it's easier to play all these other top tier healers because we know the outcome, it's going to win. I'm attracted to these healers because I like a little bit of a challenge, and because if you can get to 110%, if you can be good at these characters, they are great to have in your toolkit and learn a bit more fundamentals of different strategies and concepts in this game. So in an effort to shed some light on these characters, let's talk about Adam Warlock. Now, I have a personal bias towards Adam Warlock. I fell in love with him since beta, and he's just been my main ever since up until this point. And for good reason too. He activates a little part of my monkey brain, you know, knowing that I have to play a little bit harder to get the same effort as someone who's playing the top tier healers, and I think that makes the game a lot more fun. I think Adam is a great character to learn for 2 good reasons, for my opinion. Adam is great when you can learn better positioning, and Adam forces you to manage your cooldowns. So let's talk about positioning. I think Adam really thrives well in being able to put yourself in places that you don't expect, you know, off angles. And with these off angles, you can do so much. People aren't really looking into these areas, and it's kind of jarring if you can get a cheeky shot off of enemies, steal some attention away from them, maybe bait a cooldown or 2. Because as Adam, you can fly. You can go to the off angle, go back to your team, get a health pack, whatever. But sometimes it's not always about the off angles, and you need to be close to your team. That way you can get the advantage of getting good shots and replenishing your healing. This is where preserving your cooldown and cooldown management comes into, as well for your aiming. Adam needs to have cooldown management. You cannot dump Soul Bond and not get any type of value out of it. It's a 40-second cooldown. It's very detrimental if you just throw it away. You need to get some use out of that. Even with your healing, you gotta get some use out of your healing, because if you dump both of them, you're in Shit's Creek for 5 seconds, upwards to 10 seconds at most. And that's what makes Adam very fun to me. It's like, with all of this combined, it's like a little bit of a pre-planning little game. It's like a little bit of prediction, right? It's like, okay, this guy may die, I gotta heal him first, he's gonna take a lot of damage, I gotta snap him first. Oh, healer's in the back, let me go a little bit of verticality so I can get some shots off and steal some attention, make him look at me a little bit while I'm also snapping and healing. Let me go fly away because I know my team is going to die here with all these ults, so I can do my ult and res the team and keep the fight going, and even reversing whatever push they have going on. It's so fun to play, and I think Adam is very good to learn these fundamentals and play a little bit just play someone different, you know what I mean? Now, I can't mention and talk about Quantum Energy when Life Energy is another character that I am attracted to. Good old Mantis. Mantis kind of follows the same buckets as Adam, as we just talked about, but a little bit less on the positioning side and more of cooldown and making sure you can hit your shots right. Mantis has 4 orbs that she can use. They can heal, they can damage boost teammates, and she can damage boost herself. And she has to juggle in between what to do. And mostly it's just healing orb the tank and making sure everyone sticks alive, but sometimes you don't need the heal, and sometimes you need to give a damage boost to yourself so you can get some more damage off, damage boost your DPS so they can do some more damage and make them more lethal, damage boost anymore, damage boost the tank, and put healing orb on a tank. The only thing is when you exhaust all of your healing orbs, you're kinda up Shit's Creek, just the same as Adam. The only way to replenish it is to get headshots, and with Mantis's projectile, it's kind of difficult to get some headshots off. Oh, did I forget to tell you? Mantis has a sleep. Her sleep is one of the most powerful things in the game. I think it truly is. Once you sleep someone, they go to sleep. And of course, when they wake up, there's a little bit of this end lag before they can take some control. And so it's like it's like an weird little stun that kind of throws you off, right? And it can kill somebody. It can stop a Black Panther from decimating your backline. It can stop a Scarlet Witch. It's really useful, and that's awesome. And that's one of her heavy cooldowns as well. Another plus with Season 9, she gets her self-res back. Yo, that's absolutely beautiful. Her self-res. Oh my gosh, yo. I loved this team up when it came out, and when it left, I was very saddened. But she can heal herself. Another ability to have in her kit just makes her super powerful. And enough about the Guardians of the Galaxy and heroes and Marvel Rivals. Let's talk about the God of Mischief and the King of Asgard, Loki. Loki is a prime example of trolling and adaptation. So let's go through a mind of a Loki player, right? I'm playing Loki, I'm healing the team, I'm down mid, well, I'm placing a clone behind the enemy lines. I'm gonna snap to it to change my position so I can deal damage while behind them. My clone left behind is also healing because they shoot wherever I'm looking at, so it's healing and dealing damage at the same time. Beautiful. Uh-oh, I'm getting shot at. Let me go ahead and go invisible, reposition, place my little green field down so I can get some healing off while there's downtime, and go back into real form, deal some more damage, deal some healing, maybe do a little bit more clonage, swapping and stuff, and then I have my ult, right? And then it becomes three things. Do we need some more control? Alright, I'll copy a tank, maybe a Dino or the Doctor Strange or whoever's on my team, get some more control in the game. Maybe I need DPS, so I need some more damage to kill the team off. Or maybe a healer ult, because we can keep the team going, keep them fighting, keep them pushing, and keep them defending, whatever the case may be. It's just a real addictive play style for me that just tickles my little freaking monkey brain, right? It's so fun. It's so fun. The only cons for Loki is his cooldown management. You really gotta make sure there's like a 10-second cooldown between all of his abilities, 10 seconds or more. So you really gotta make sure you're not dumping your green circle on things, you're not dumping clones everywhere and getting no value out of them, right? The main thing with your abilities is to get as much value as you can, especially when you're playing a heavy character with some cooldowns. You gotta make sure you get some value no matter which way you can, because if you're just dumping it, it's not going to be good for you, and you're going to be, again, up shit's creek without a paddle. Even Loki's reload, right? The reload is a bit long, so his downtime during that is really detrimental to him. If you reload, his team can get wiped in an instant. So you got to be really careful where you're shooting, what your ammo is, where your clones are, what your green field is, and just keep it going. Now, if I were to create a tier list of all the healers in the game, these three would probably be above S in their own little tier. It's not really if they're good or bad, it's really that I just like these characters so much. I can't really be objective with these guys. Well, let me know what you guys think. Who is your big three? Who do you go to? Who's that off-meta pick in your hand? Who do you go to spice up your gameplay session of Marvel Rivals a little bit? Just let me know. Put it in the comment sections below. I'd love to hear it. Anyways, I want to go play some Adam. I love my guy. I'll catch you on the next one.